Okay, so get this right. A missing child. A family clinging to hope for, like, forever. And then, bam, a reunion. 70 years later.
Wow.
Yeah, 70 years. It's wild, right? And that's what we're diving into today. This case that sounds like, I don't know, something somebody would make up.
Yeah, absolutely.
1951, West Oakland. 6-year-old Luis Armando Albina disappears, vanishes from a park. Just gone.
Just like that.
Leaving his well, you can imagine. Completely devastated. I mean, could you imagine your child just gone?
It's unimaginable. The not knowing for decades.
The wondering, exactly, and for decades. Yeah. But here's the thing. Luis's mother, she never gave up hope. Never. She always believed he was out there. And then years later, it's his niece, Alita Alequin, who decides to pick up the search, you know? Yeah. Driven by family history, this need to find answers, and honestly, this love for a family member she never even met.
That's amazing.
So what does she do? Right. She decides, I'm going to take one of those DNA tests, the ancestry ones.
Right.
And guess what? She gets a match. A man living all the way over on the East Coast.
No way.
Yeah, and this is where it gets really crazy. Alita starts doing some digging online, looking at pictures, and something's not sitting right. She sees this resemblance. This man, this total stranger, looks a lot like her family.
Oh, man.
Then she finds a photo of him with his mother from 1940, and it's like everything clicks.
She just knew.
And, you know, this is an incredible story on its own, but it also speaks to something we see more and more. The power of DNA, these databases, to uncover the truth.
It's true. It's really revolutionized the way we approach these mysteries, these cold cases. I mean, you combine these online databases with genealogy websites, and you have a real shot at bringing families back together after years, sometimes decades, of being apart.
It's remarkable. So Alita, she takes this information straight to the Oakland PD. They get the FBI involved, and they do a DNA comparison, saying, Luis, Alita's mother, and his brother, Roger, a match.
Oh, my goodness.
This past June, they finally reunite. And I'm telling you, it was emotional, the tears, the hugs, the overwhelming wave of everything. And get this, Luis actually thanked Alita for finding him.
Wow.
After 70 years. Think about that.
I know. It makes you wonder, what would it be like to reconnect with your family after all that time? What parts of your life would still feel familiar? What would feel completely alien? And for the family to hold on to that hope for so long, the emotional weight of it all.
Heavy stuff. Luis was able to visit again in July, and he and his brother, Roger, they got to reconnect, share memories, even though so much time had passed, which is what makes it even more, well, you know, bittersweet. Roger passed away just a couple months later in August.
Oh, no.
It really makes you think. Of course, even with this reunion, some questions linger. We don't know who took Luis or what he experienced during those 70 years.
Right.
We do know the abductor is no longer alive, but still.
So many unanswered questions.
But even with that, this is a story of hope, of resilience. Alita believes her grandmother, Luis's mother, was watching over her, guiding her to him. And now they're making up for lost time, planning yearly visits, celebrating a reunion they thought might never come.
It's beautiful.
It really is. Makes you think, though, if you could ask Luis just one question about those lost years, what would it be?